Okay, just gonna put the stand on. There you go. Mental collapse. I've had a few of my time. Another one last night, related to my face and the absolute atrocity they made of it with orthodontics and operations. Cheers NHS. Yeah, I don't look like I'm supposed to look like, but that's okay, this is me. So, mental collapses, where do they come from? Why do I feel so fucking unstable some of the time? And other times I feel so good. Not sure. Right now I feel okay. Normally I can write my way out of a mental collapse. This works for me. Bit of reading sometimes, but yeah, just manic writing. And I can seem to get to a position where I can bring some distance between me and the mental collapse, and often find solutions to ways out of it, or a plan forward without the problem overtaking my life. So I've been lucky in my time, because I think I have suffered with mental illness undiagnosed. I have been prescribed antidepressants because that's all the doctors seem to fucking do these days. Whatever you go with, oh, I've stubbed my toe, have some antidepressants and fuck off. So yeah, when I went with my what I thought was body dysmorphic disorder back 15 years ago to the doctors, have some antidepressants and fuck off. So I never took one, ever. I got prescribed them for a year and a half, put every single one in the bin. I'm not saying people don't need them, but people don't need them. But yeah, because it's so unnatural, you know. So yeah, I think mental illness, I mean, it exists. It's such a weird one. It's such a difficult one. I've got friends who have been suffering all their lives. Just a total battle. But I think there's some basic shit we can do to help us. I mean, what do I know? I'm not a fucking expert, but I feel like I've staved off complete insanity most of my life. Some would disagree. And managed to kind of keep my head together by finding a lot of systems that work for me. I mean, living in a city is a problem, I think. Just modern living is a recipe for fucking insanity, to be honest. So how do we deal with it or escape it? Well, for me, my biggest problems in my life have been dealing with trauma related to a botched face operation, 1. 2, aborting my kids. Fuck my head up. Bad. 3, money. 4, expectations of what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. 5, trying to fucking run a flat and live and just be normal by today's standards. yeah, everything is geared up to make you feel like a fucking failure. So what do? Well, my ultimate technique is leg it, which is why most years I just fucking run away, or when there's a big looming problem, I run away. It's kind of worked for me so far. I always come back completely sorted. The problem's usually no longer there, or comes back when I arrive back. So running away has worked for me on some levels. Just being on the move abroad, especially having Europe on our doorsteps, has just been such a fucking godsend for me. I've had so many amazing adventures, so much freedom, met so many amazing people, and it's just been an absolute, yeah, it's been a huge part of my life. So yeah, whether they stop us entering soon with Brexit, who knows? But you know, I'm fucking sick of hearing about Brexit. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, running away has been one of my major tools for staving off mental illness. Running away from my problems. What a pussy, huh? Grrr. What else? Diet is a huge one. If I just eat loads of shit, I feel shit. What else? Give up drink, you know? I suppose that's diet related, but I stopped alcohol about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I've had a few relapses, but pretty much it's gone from my life. Don't really do drugs anymore. Don't smoke anymore. All that shit has gone, which has been a massive help. For some reason, we don't equate insanity with the poisons we eat and ingest. It took me a few decades to work out that a lot of my mental problems were related to the copious amount of shit I was putting in my body. So yeah, I'm clean these days pretty much. Diet's improved a lot. Still, I've got this kind of addiction to carbs which I'm staving off, but yeah, I've said it in a previous video, I'm finding it difficult to just escape the carb thing completely, but that is the mission. So yeah, diet, running away, diet, abstaining, is that the word? And writing, yeah, writing's a huge one for me, and obviously having very close friends that you can confide this weird shit in. Yeah. But yeah, living in the city, man, it's fucking hard work. It's so unnatural. I just wonder if we were all just living in nature, bollock naked, hunting our food, eating it raw, would all these fucked up mental collapses keep arriving like they do? Or would there be a lot less mental illness around, you know? So yeah, still here, still fighting. But yeah, last night I had a bit of a mental collapse, as I said, regarding my face and the outcome of all the work they'd done on it. So unnatural, I should never have done it. Everything I'd done was a mistake, and kind of fucked up the development of my face at a young age. But nothing I can do now. But I did have a bit of a collapse about that last night again. It's had a big impact on my life, this shit, even though everyone says, you look fine, you're so vain. Yeah, fuck off. But after a good sleep I felt a bit better. Had some nice raw eggs and raw milk this morning. A little walk in nature. Nature, that's the other one. Walking. Walking is huge, actually. Yeah, walking I can really sort my head out with. I had another mental collapse 2 days before the facial collapse last night, which was all about money and what am I doing with my life? Shit. But I wrote about 15 pages of absolute fucking madness that brought me to a few solutions. So yeah, just journaling, I think they call it these days. Just writing whatever comes out. Normally produces answers for me. Anyway, what the fuck do I know? But yeah, if you can just not take any of the meds, great. You know, I mean, I know there are people who say they need them, so I would never say to people don't take them. You know, it's not my business. If you need this shit to operate, that's obviously up to you. I mean, who knows, one day I might be so fucking insane I need to pop some man-made crazy shit, but I'm pretty against it, to be honest. I've seen what it's done to my friends who have been long-term mentally ill or supposedly mentally ill, in and out of the mental institutes, and it's played havoc with their health, you know, on many levels, on many levels. So I do disagree with the modern medication for mental illness. Maybe some sedation for when someone's manic, yes, okay, I could go with that. Sedate them, let them calm down. But these intrusive, crazy fucking chemicals they just pump into us, I don't know, man. I've seen some horrible sights, some very upsetting sights, which I just don't think can be right. Which I'll probably write about one day, because, you know, I feel strongly about that. The modern mental health system is absolutely fucking savage, and not sure if it's really helping anyone, really. You know. So yeah, I don't know. Feeling okay now in the park. It's amazing what a bit of nature can do for you. Okay, man. Laters.